Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? How's my hardworking ladies and gents doing out there today? As you can see, we're back on Multiversus. I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but yeah, we're back on Multiversus today. We're going to be taking a look at the perks. I'm going to be going over that and kind of picking which one I think are the best, which one are good for beginners and such. And then maybe if there's time, we'll throw in a match or something. I know you guys all want to see me win again. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's take a look here. Let's go to collection. We'll click on Batman and then we'll trade perks and we'll go over here to all. So, obviously these red ones here, these are your offensive perks. Blue, defensive perks. And then green are utility perks. Now all the perks, these are all the same for every character. These are not changed. What I like to do is, because Batman's kind of a vertical, like I said, vertical player, vertical KO right here. Vertical, la 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 la. I put up, and slay. So that way I get +5 increased damage on attacks upward, because your team deals 5% increased damage when hitting enemies that are in hit stun. So that could be pretty situational, but that might not be too bad. I haven't tried it yet. It might be something I might look into the future, actually. That doesn't seem too bad. The next one would be Snowball Effect. Your team deals 7% increased damage against the fighter with the highest damage. Very, very good perk. Very, very solid good perk for knocking out that guy that, you know, is high damage. You just want to finish him off, get that knockout. This is a very solid perk. I highly, highly recommend running on it. Make it rain, dodge. Your team receives a 20% increased projectile speed. I mean, if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. Batman does has his dove. I cannot English today. Batman does have his Batarang, which this may benefit from it, but his Batarang doesn't really do much damage. It's just kind of to weaken people. Wildcat Brawler. Your team deals 5% increased damage with melee attacks on the ground. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Any kind of time you get damage increase, it's good, but not something that I would use. Your team refreshes air special attacks after ringing out at any enemy. So, once again, pretty self-explanatory. Your team refreshes air special attacks because they are on cooldown. It's a pretty solid perk. I have not used it. Probably not bad for Batman because most of his attacks come from air, so that might be something I might try in the future. Ice to beat you. That's a tongue twister. Your team's projectiles deal 1 stack of ice if they knock enemies back. So Superman, I know he's got his ice breath. I have not played Superman. Definitely looking into putting some time into him. He looks like a pretty fun character, and I mean, he's Superman, but lame. Anyways, definitely something maybe for him. That's flammable. Dock. For 3 seconds after knocking back an enemy with a projectile, your team can melee attack that enemy to ignite them for 1 second. Probably something I'm not going to use, if I'm being completely honest. Static electricity. After allies move on the ground for 4 seconds, their next projectile applies shock to the enemies. That's actually pretty solid too. I have not used it. I've seen a couple videos of guys using it where it's pretty effective. Maybe something you guys might want to give a try. I'll take that. Your team receives a ½ second refund on ability cooldowns after hitting a debuff enemy. So this is a pretty solid perk. Especially if you're playing somebody like Batman who likes to throw them, you know, debuffs and stuff. Anybody that's going to be a big debuff character, you're gonna want to run this perk because your ability cooldowns and everything like that. That's where you can do your big damage. That's where you can get your good combos and stuff. So slippery when faint. Your team receives 10% increased dodge distance when dodging out of an attack hit. Very good perk. I think I run this perk. Dodging is huge in this game. It makes you invisible to attacks. And you can juke people out pretty good, going this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. You can juke them all over the place, especially the people that haven't played this game a whole lot. Of course, not me. I never get juked. But yeah, this is definitely something you might want to look into, especially if you're a pretty advanced player. Dodging is very, very vital. That was all the offensive abilities and offensive perks. Now we're going to get into the defensive stuff. So, Slippery Customer. Your team receives a 10% longer dodge and vulnerability window. Anything that has to do with dodge, guys, is going to be solid. Something you're definitely going to want to look into. Clear the air. Your team destroys an enemy projectile after successfully neutral dodging the projectile. Sturdy Dodger. Your team receives armor for 1 second after successfully neutral dodge a projectile. Now this is a little better than the other two, but I guess this could be pretty viable because I do dodge a lot of projectiles. I know people like to dodge mine all the time. Projectiles are pretty easy to dodge, so this one might not be too bad. School Me Once. Your team receives a projectile block buff for 2 seconds after being knocked back by a projectile. I mean, if you're playing people with projectiles, as you know, the cool thing about this is that you can change your perks after a rematch. So you can change them up, and if they're throwing a ton of projectiles, boom, you can throw this on. So that's really cool. I just don't see a whole lot of utility out of this one. So now we're gonna get into the utility. In a single bound, your team receives 10% increased jump speed. So the cool thing about this is it's not just you. Your teammate gets this too. So your teammate will get a 10% increased jump speed, which is pretty good. Leg day champ. Your team receives 10% increased jump height. Pretty similar here. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go jump height over jump speed, just so you can get back a little better. That way you got better recovery. So this could be pretty good. Hit me if you're able. Your team receives 5% increased dodge speed. Like I said before, guys, dodge. Anytime you can dodge, anytime you're using your dodge, A+. Go for it. This is a great perk. I run it. The purest of motivations. Your team deals 15% increased damage for 10 seconds. Fancy footwork. Your team receives 5% increased dodge distance. Once again, guys, I can't reiterate this enough. Anything that has to do with dodge, gonna be solid. Triple jump. Your teammate receives an extra jump after hitting an enemy while in the air. Now, this could be very good, especially if your enemies aren't expecting it. This is a pretty solid perk to catch people off guard and to get better air combos. So this is something that Batman probably be definitely worth it. Coffeezilla, like, come on, they could have come with a better name than that. Coffeezilla, seriously. Anyways, I'm just for the record, I love coffee. Big coffee guy. Anyways, your team receives 10% reduced ability cooldown durations. Very good perk. Anytime you can reduce your cooldowns and your abilities and stuff like that, definitely gonna be solid. Whew, thirsty. Make sure you hydrate. Your team receives 4 Speed Force assists. Your team receives 4% increased base movement speed. This is kind of character specific. If you're playing a character like Batman who's relatively fast, this could be good just because it's going to catch people off guard. But other than that, it's not like some of your bigger tanks like Superman and guys, stuff like that. They're a little slower, so I mean, it might help them some, but I don't think it's going to make an astronomical difference. I dodge, you dodge, we dodge. I don't know why I read that like a 3rd grader, but your team receives a 10% ability cooldown refund after dodging an attack. Probably the #1 perk that I would run, because once again, if you're dodging and you're going to get your abilities in return, like, it's win-win. Win-win. Retaliation ready. Your team grants allies 1 gray health for 3 seconds after knocking back enemies with a projectile. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't know. Not something I would probably use. I'd rather use something that's going to give me my abilities back, or, you know, I'd even rather go with movement speed and something like that, but that's just me. But if you're playing like a support guy like Rain Dog or Velma, might be something to look into. But that's a list of all the perks in the game. Let me break out the controller crutch. Also, the music in this game gets stuck in my head.
I am darkness. I am the night. I am Batman.
It's great. Just great. Skill-based matchmaking, I see. A level 26 and a level 1. This should be fun. I'm gonna win this time, guys. I'm telling you. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this time.
Is everyone in your city as
he's
scary
purple
looking
too?
as you?
Yes. Get that weaken on him. With the smoke bomb.
You ding dong. This cookie coming up. Watch your butts.
Oh, he dodged that. That was a nice dodge. Oh, you like that?
Out of smoke.
Oh, I don't have smoke. See, that's on cooldown. Oh, see there, I told you I don't want to hit those.
Let's go.
Bro, chill, dog. I'm winning this game. Oh, what the heck?
Okay, let's try again.
Powers, don't fail me now!
Sorry now.
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, that's okay. It's okay. Ow. That's a nice little combo by him. I'll give him that. Get him, Soups. That boy. Alright. Let's get this guy down.
Just gotta get back up.
they could dodge out of that.
Defeat.
We'll just go ahead and, guys, make sure you cut that from the video. We're gonna cut that out of the video, right? Yeah.
Good distraction.
Okay. Alright. Let's go. There we go. Starting off strong. Get out of here, bro. No. No. No!
Take this, you
Can't see.
ding dong.
Don't call me a ding dong.
On target.
Oh, let's go. Ow! Stupid little horse. Facing the wrong way, bro. Oh, you walked right into that. Give me that back. I want that. No, I'm trying to get this platform, guys. Oh, I keep getting smoke. Yeah, you like that movement? Let's go. No, I'm trying to get him. Get him. Ah, he's here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, tie game. Let's go. We got this. I'm not gonna die.
Get over here.
Oh, let's go. Alright, come on, Soups. Come on, Soups. Why does it still hit me twice? Come on, that kick should kill him,
You
dude.
get match point.
Oh my god.
Red team.
That man is
Gloves are off now.
so freaking lucky. I hate this horse. Does that thing just literally dodge out of everything? There we go. There's another one.
Right the
Focus on
breakfast.
batting. There we
Heads
go.
up, dude.
Get him out. Go, baby. Oh, that just whipped. Ow. Oh, we just... That's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to smoke bomb. I can't see.
Smoke bomb.
Get that back. Ow. No, don't die, Soups. Superman. I think I died literally once, dude. One of these days, I'm telling you, we're gonna win, guys. One of these days, we are going to win. Like, it's gonna happen. Just bear with me. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. Comment down below if you guys are playing Multiversus or what you guys are playing, what you guys want to see me play, and I will see you hardworking ladies and gents later. And like I said, stay true to yourself. I'll talk to you guys next time.